Hello, I'm Lamar, your driving instructor. Today we're going to learn how to back and front out in a tight parking lot. It's actually quite easy. Just follow all the instructions in this video and you'll be good to go. In the last video, we figured out how to drive out in front and reverse in a spacious parking lot. This video is intended more for beginners. If you are one of them, then be sure to watch it. I leave the link in the description below this video. Subscribe to the channel and we'll get started. Please note, if parking spaces are located along the roadway, it will be safer to exit the parking lot in a forward direction. When reversing out, make all maneuvers very carefully and slowly so as not to create an emergency situation on the road. First, let's look at exiting a parking lot in forward gear. In tight spaces, there is no point in turning the steering wheel immediately and trying to drive out, as you will hit the car on your right with your rear end. It is also not a good idea to drive forward first and then turn the steering wheel, as you will hit the car on your right and the car in front of you. In this case, our car is white and we will be exiting in the right direction. If you need to exit in the left direction, just do the same thing, only in the opposite direction. How are we supposed to get out of a tight parking lot? Let's get started. Step 1. Turn the steering wheel to the left and get as close to the gray car as you can. Step 2. Now twist the steering wheel all the way to the right and drive out of the parking space as far as you can. It should be noted that you may not have enough space to exit immediately, and this is quite normal, so do not worry. Step 3. Then you need to straighten your wheels, reverse and pull back a bit, getting as close to her as possible. It usually allows you to do this maneuver because you have just pulled away from it. Step 4. Now turn the steering wheel back to the right and start driving forward in an arc so that you are as close as possible to the car in front of you. If you do not do this, you may hit the car on your right with your rear end. You must be able to see the gap between your car and the yellow car in order to exit safely without hitting it. Congratulations! By following these instructions, you will now be able to get out of the most difficult places without any problems. Now let's move on to reversing out. As for me, this is a bit easier as you can control the dimensions of your car and the side mirrors. Please note, in a tight space, there is no point in immediately turning the steering wheel and trying to pull out, as you will hit the car next to you on the left. It is also not a good idea to reverse first and then turn the steering wheel, as you will hit the car on the left and the car in front of you. Of course, you can theoretically do this, but you will have to drive forward and then backwards many times. So consider the option of getting out of a tight parking lot in just a few steps. This time we will exit the parking lot to the left and then drive to the right. If you need to go the other way, follow my directions in reverse. Let's get started. Step 1. To exit the parking lot in just a few steps, you need to be as close as possible to the car on your left. To do this, you need to drive backwards on level wheels, turn the steering wheel to the left, engage the front gear and get closer to the car on your left. Now turn the steering wheel straight and put our car parallel. Step 2. Then engage reverse gear again. Turn the steering wheel all the way to the left and slowly reverse. As soon as the right side of your vehicle approaches the vehicle on the right, turn the steering wheel again and point the wheels straight ahead. While doing this, you can monitor the distance between you and the left car with your left side mirror. If you do everything right, you should never hit it when reversing. Then turn the steering wheel all the way to the left again and approach the car on the right. You do this until the rear of the vehicle is very close to the obstacle, in this case another vehicle. Step 3. If you've done everything right, you'll have enough room to completely leave the parking space. To do this, engage forward gear, turn the steering wheel all the way to the right and continue driving. Congratulations, you have successfully managed to exit the parking slot. Now practice on your own on unloaded sections of road. Subscribe to the channel to get more helpful videos. Drive safely and take care.